Good afternoon. This is Sunshine Reports. Sahid Arisala is my name. Ahead of the November 16 governorship election in Ondo State, APC women leaders in Odigbo local government areas of the state have promised to mobilize massively for the victory of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. At a stakeholders meeting in Ore, the women who expressed their readiness to ensure the success of the party at the election said the strides of Governor Aiyedatiwa to make life more meaningful for residents of the states are evident. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, while appreciating the women, urged them not to waver in spreading the gospel of good governance in the state. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports that the meeting was attended by women leaders in all the 12 wards in the council area.
This gathering of APC women leaders in Odigbo local government area of Ondo State was convened by the Special Assistant to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on women mobilization, Mrs. Bayo Aino, to further sensitize the women on the need for massive grassroots mobilization for the governor ahead of the November 16 governorship poll. Addressing the women leaders who came from the 12 wards in the council area, the convener, Mrs. Bayo Aino, appreciated the women for attending the meeting while rallying support for the governor. Mrs. Aino urged them to spread the gospel of good governance being enjoyed in the state to all the nooks and crannies of the Sunshine State. The governor's aide, who highlighted numerous achievements of the APC administration under the leadership of Governor Aiyedatiwa, said more dividends of good governance are on the card if Governor Aiyedatiwa is given the mandate to lead the state beyond 2025.
They believe in our governor, and they believe that our governor is the only one that can take them to the promised land. And they've said they are going to vote for our governor come November 16, 2024.
Some of the women who commended the governor for promoting policies and programs that impact the state positively expressed their readiness and commitment to ensure the victory of APC while craving more inclusiveness.
It's a concluded election because our governor has already done what is supposed to be done as a governor for we women.
Governor Aiyedatiwa, represented by the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Hamidu Takuro, thanked the women for the support and solidarity which are promised to sustain the current impactful governance in the state. The governor, who renewed his determination to promote inclusive governance at all levels, urged more support for his administration.
APC is united. Transition committee they are there to work for the people of Ondo State. Development local government.
He has a good plan, big plan, beautiful one that is trying to make sure that the women of Ondo State will always smile under his administration.
Aiyedatiwa appealed to the women to ignore any shenanigans from desperate politicians and promote truthful narratives which are promised not to politicize the development of the state. He charged the women to appeal to their wards not to get involved in the planned protest aimed at disrupting the democratic government in Nigeria. The event also featured special prayers for Governor Aiyedatiwa, Commissioner Takuro, the present administration, and the success of APC in the forthcoming governorship election. From Ore, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
The present administration will continue support all initiatives towards making Ondo State a food basket of the nation. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa gave the assurance while addressing a group of Sunshine Youth Agricultural Association and Women in Agriculture during a food security interactions in Accra. Governor Aiyedatiwa, represented by his deputy, Dr. Laide Adelami, explained that Ondo State is not only fighting hunger through distribution of food items, but consistent in its effort of ensuring food security.
On behalf of His Excellency, of course, Dr. Aiyedatiwa, who is popularly known in the agri circle as the Agota One. And recently, I was also crowned as the deputy Agota This honor did not come as a surprise. It's as a result of the passion His Excellency has on agriculture and his passion to develop the youth, to encourage the youth in this area. I don't feeling that not all of you believe in agriculture. That's the truth. And that's why in time past we see associations like this arrange themselves in a cooperative society only to have a force, a mouthpiece to other government or so that money will be released, to them. And most times this money is diverted. And I hope this solution will not be the same. But I said earlier that agriculture was successful because our forefathers who practiced agriculture at that time and successfully too, they had no alternative. They believe in it and they have passion for it. So today we are also talking of passion to the young folks.
The program, held at the Cocoa Conference Hall, was organized by the Ondo State Food Security Committee. Still staying in the agriculture sector, the recent move by the federal government to establish a new Ministry of Livestock Development to address some of the challenges of the sector has been greeted with mixed reactions. While some Nigerians see it as an opportunity to rejig the old livestock production system, others said it will create unnecessary increase in government's expenses. Osrc's Joy Pius will sample the opinions of some respondents on the establishment in Accra, the Ondo State capital, now reports.
The livestock sector is identified as a pillar of the global food system and a contributor to poverty reduction, food security, and agricultural development. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization (FAO), livestock contributes 40% of the global value of agricultural output, improve the livelihoods and survival of human populations, as well as provide nutritional security of about 1.3 billion people. The demand for livestock products is also increasing due to population growth, high income charging lifestyle, and fast urbanization, especially in developing countries. Over the years, Nigeria's livestock sector has faced different challenges hindering economic growth. As a step to redress the shortcomings, President Bola Tinubu announced the creation of a new Ministry of Livestock Development as part of efforts to improve meat and dairy production, particularly as a means towards resolving the lingering conflict between farmers and herders across the country. This decision has received commendations as well as criticisms from various quarters. While some viewed it as a political motivated decision aimed at appeasing specific interest groups, others see it as an attempt to address the root cause of livestock related issues. A scholar from the Department of Animal Production and Health, School of Agriculture, Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Adebayo Abayomi, highlights the benefits of centralizing livestock development under a dedicated ministry and its impact in the agricultural sector of Nigeria.
More attention will be focused on the livestock development. In the previous one, up to the present moment, we have the Ministry of Agriculture. Agriculture is not just farming alone. We have animal agriculture, we have plant or crop agriculture. So now having a dedicated Ministry of Livestock will definitely enhance the rapid development and enhance the potentialities that are already subsumed in the General Agriculture Ministry.
Professor Abayomi also spoke on roles universities and research institutions should play in supporting the objectives of the ministry.
In animal health industry, it will stimulate more research activities in the university system. And I bet you, if by the time the ministry comes into being fully, within the next couple of years, you will see a lot of innovations coming into the livestock industry in Nigeria.
Other stakeholders recommended that good policies and initiatives be prioritized to promote sustainable livestock development in the country.
If the creation of this ministry would allow greater focus and attention on other less developed value chains, because you have grass cutter farming, rabbit farming. These are small, areas in livestock production that have not got the prominence that they should get, and all of them are good sources of protein, and they also have great prospects of being foreign exchange earners, apart from meeting our protein needs. So if there is more attention by the creation of this new ministry, yes, it is a positive development. But if it is for some other reasons, we are just adding to the countries overhead, which we say we are trying to cut down on.
The truth is, some of us are very, pessimistic why bringing out the department out of a ministry of the Ministry of Agriculture when you can fund it there and make it work. But it all depends on what the presidency that some of us are not seeing. We'll wait to see how the military will function. Maybe the president has a special interest. It should not just be about this Fulani cattle roaming the street. It should be about a ministry that will actually work on livestock across the country.
Regardless of the sides of the opinions, Nigerians are eager to see the new ministry achieving the aims of its establishment. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
With political activities picking up ahead of November 16 date of the governorship election in Ondo State, leaders and members of the ruling All Progressives Congress are making efforts to ensure success at the poll. Latest of such efforts is the renewed pledge and commitment of wards and local government areas transition committee chairmen who converged at the Cocoa Conference Hall in Akure. Governor Aiyedatiwa on the occasion restated his commitment to a better Ondo State, called for unity of purpose among members. Governor House correspondent Wahab Ankole has details. APC Ward and Local Government Areas Transition Committee chairmen came together to chart a way at ensuring the success of the party at the poll. The presence of the standard bearer and leader of the party, who is also the governor of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, at the meeting was a testament to its importance. Chairman of the party, Ade Adetimenye, was stressing the need for overwhelming victory of the party as unity of purpose among members.
You must work together like this. And that is what we are doing at the state level. The state chairman and the governor, we are like this. So, I want to plead, let us work together as one family. Yes.
Governor Aiyedatiwa appreciated the people and charged them not to take chances towards ensuring the success of the party in November, promised inclusive and transparent governance at all levels.
When you watch out, I beg you, please organize your ward. your ESCO first. And you're 26 to work with the whole world. Please. And then the local government chairman too, party chairman. Please. And intervene, call your ward chairman. And interrogate them, discuss with them. Our nobody challenges from one over the Suma Coreda in Wabi Boba. And interface with one. The party, ward, local government, ward, in ward chairman, about the party. The law about what was how and yes, so that all these things we can come together as one body.
He congratulated the newly appointed Transition Committee chairman and urged them to justify their appointments while adding value to his administration before the conduct of the council election.
The degree of your responsiveness to the core is very commended. Money may be very late.
Aiyedatiwa urged the new appointees to show loyalty and commitment while impacting the people positively. In the relentless pursuit of saving lives, meets Adeyemi Adeyinka, a dedicated health educator committed to enlightening Ondo State residents on preventing Lassa fever outbreak. Undeterred by the hazards of the night, Adeyinka courageously navigates the streets to spread awareness through unconventional evangelism. Reports have it that Ondo State faces significant challenges with Lassa fever, a disease typically transmitted through contact with rodent urine or feces. Report. Armed with a public address system, Adeyemi Adeyinka walks through the night's shadows, driven by a mission to save lives. As a health educator, our primary concern is curtailing the spread of Lassa fever in Ondo State. Even after regular duties, Adeyinka ventures into the streets of Orita Obele around 8 p.m. A clarion call for better hygiene practices resonates through walls and windows, reaching residents with urgency. In 2024, data from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control reveals that Lassa fever has affected 28 states across 125 local government areas. 65% of all confirmed cases stem from Ondo, Edo, and Bauchi states. Specifically, Ondo reported 26%, Edo 22%, and Bauchi 17% of these cases.
I just like to work as a health educator to enlighten people, because it's like work of God. Because when people are the enlighten people on doing bad, they will change. It's good to enlighten people. It's like evangelist work. I just like it.
Within the first 6 months of the year, no fewer than 162 deaths have been recorded.
Ìdí tí mo fi ń ṣe lálẹ́ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti tán lọ bí iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ torí òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ni mí. Èmi náà máa kọ́kọ́ lọ bí iṣẹ́ kí n tó wá sí fíìdì. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà bíi tèmi náà wọ́n ti lọ bí iṣẹ́, wọn ò sí àráǹdì, wọn ò lè gbọ́. Bọ̀ tí bí mo ṣe wá lálẹ́ yìí, mo rí gbogbo wọn wà nínú ilé wọn báyìí. Oníkálukú wọn gbọ́, àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń jáde, wọ́n ń wò mí. ìgbà tí mo yà síbi tí mo ti lẹ kàlẹ́ndà ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó ní kálukú wọn ló ní àwọn rí mi o wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kíní gbogbo wọn rọ́ jáde àtọmọdé àtàgbà wọ́n wá wo ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n lẹ̀ lísìn wọ́n gbọ́ bọ́tẹ́ni tó bá ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ kò lè gbọ́. àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n máa hópù oúnjẹ wọn sílẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ pé kò dáa inú oúnjẹ tí wọ́n hópù yẹn inú ẹ̀ lẹ́kú ló ti máa ń ṣeré àwọn eku yẹn ọlọ́mú púpọ̀ ni wọ́n á tọ̀ sínú oúnjẹ yẹn wọ́n á yàgbẹ́ sínú ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ pé ò dáa.
According to the World Health Organization, Lassa fever is an acute viral hemorrhagic illness lasting 2 to 21 days, primarily occurring in West Africa. The virus spreads to humans through contact with food or household items contaminated by rodent urine or feces. Adeyinka Adeyemi hopes that a clarion call will be met with positive actions by residents towards reducing the spate of Lassa fever in Ondo State. Sahida Ribisala, OSRC News. As part of efforts to enhance safety on roads, Ondo State government says it would rehabilitate the state's Riders Drivers Institute for Quality Service. Special advisor to the governor on transport, Olubenga Amoli, during an on-the-spot assessment to the facility, restated government's commitment to revamping the transport sector. Mr. Amoli also assessed operations at the computerized vehicle inspection center, where he enjoined riders to pick up their licenses or face clampdown. Amoli was accompanied on the visit to the facility by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Transport, Mr. Olufemi Aladinola, and other top officials.
We have almost everything here, the road signs, the training ground, everything. And no government property will be abandoned in this administration under the leadership of our Governor, Honorable Lucky Orinso. We see that this place come back to life. And it's important to say that we have facilities to train newcomers into the business of riding bike, motorcycles, and tricycles. Because it is considered that this ministry is powered to do that, and we have everything on ground. As you can see for yourself, you saw the road sign, you saw the asphalt lane, where vehicles and tricycles and motorcycles can be trained. So this place definitely will come back to life, and it's going to add to the value and to the efficiency and the productivity of transport workers.
A government initiative towards bringing issues relating to female students in tertiary institutions have been launched in Akure, the Ondo State capital. Codenamed Odatiwa Campus Outreach has been championed by the Special Advisor to Governor on Women Affairs, Sheon Samaye. The event, held at the Ondo State College of Health Technology, Akure, is also to enable government listen directly to female students for urgent solutions. Osrc reporter Amora Langwiji has details.
Odatiwa Campus Outreach flagged off at the Ondo State College of Health Technology, Akure, is aimed at giving voice to the female students.
For students of tertiary institutions, we are going to be reaching out to them under the scheme called Campus Outreach.
Special Advisor to Governor Ayedatiwa on Women Affairs, Sheon Osamaye, said the initiative will enable government hear from the students directly. She encouraged them to have the mindset of achieving their purpose in life, regardless of challenges.
What we have come here today, this morning, is to listen to you first. This is our first visit here. So that we can hear you and know how government can help you. How government, this government especially, can find a way to ensure that you maximize and fulfill your potentials.
Others at the forum, including Oluyemi Fadairo, advised the students on safe drive.
The other area we can assist is to provide them their infrastructural stuffs, like good roads, water, good conducive lecture theatre by providing them healthy chairs.
Some of the students speak.
This hall is too small for the students. We only have females here, and the hall is filled up already. What if it is male and female here? So we need a more elaborate hall that will be conducive for the students. If you go to different schools, even if you are coming from anywhere, you will see from the outside that this one is a higher institution. But if you are coming to our school, it will look more like a secondary school. Our school hostel. It is nothing to write home about. Both the female and the male hostel. It is nothing. The ceilings are falling. The beds are broken. We would like to employ the government to please help us to renovate our school hostel.
Though we may see that this college does not have good structure, but if we talk of performance, if we talk of quality, in fact, we are the best in the country. This College of Health Technology is a pace setter for other colleges of health technology in Nigeria. But I think what we need is more infrastructure, creating an enabling environment for our students to study and to have quality training and education.
High point of the event was health talk on personal hygiene as delivered by a registered nurse, Oluwatomishi Adeyemi. The team also moved to Ilaramokin, where women from various communities in the federal local government area gathered for get-together.
Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan oríṣiríṣi tó ṣe mi ti rí anybody tó ṣe ní Ondo State yìí rí but ó try ó kó àwọn obìnrin mọ́ra.
Ṣeun ọmọ wa ni ìwọ́pọ̀ tó wà lẹ́ni ó fi ẹ̀mí mórè hàn àwọn obìnrin wípé obìnrin náà èèyàn náà ni wá.
Àmì jíjẹ kọ́ ebi pẹ̀lú ayé kẹrin ló fúrufú ẹni jábọ́ kẹrin lórí alẹ̀ mọ́tò rẹ̀ ra já.
The get-together is a quarterly event organized by Seun Osamaye for women in the area. Omoriola Humbeji, Osrc News.
And that's Sunshine Reports. Good afternoon. Thanks for watching.